What a beautiful last couple of episodes. We built the first mountain, and it was decent, but there was still some improvement needed. And then came the second mountain. I tried to put forth my knowledge, but there was still some improvement needed. But now, it is time for the third mountain. But if you're new here, hello, and welcome to my ocean-only world. For the past 700 days, or almost the better part of 2 years, I've spent most of my time on this world living, thriving, and most importantly in my book, building what I've wanted to build for a couple of years now. So as I'm gathering materials for my third mountain, yes, my third mountain, if you haven't watched the first part and the second part of the mountains, go and watch them right now and then come back to this one, because huge spoilers from here on out. I mean, if you haven't watched the first part of this video. But in order for this mountain project to go as smooth as possible, I need to tell you about the 5 phases. Phase number 1. This is going to be the most tedious phase, but the one phase that is going to mean the most in the entire process. And that is farming all the materials. Materials like bones, moss, and even the wandering trader. The mob farm I'm using is from Ray T. Good. It was a really good video, and now this mob farm produces a bunch of bones for the bone meal for the moss farm. But coming back to our board, we have the bones for the bone meal that'll eventually produce our moss, but now we have a wandering trader. What will we do with the wandering trader? Well, in my most recent video, I talked about my drought with him, but now I have a wandering trader farm, and I've fixed most of it, so now he should be spawning. And there's a bunch of things that I need the wandering trader for, and I could go on and on about it, but I'll just say what I need. I need sugarcane, and unfortunately, this guy did not sell me anything. Of value, at least. And since I've already AFK'd the mob farm so I can put it towards the moss farm so that moss can accumulate for the mountain, I decided to AFK a little bit longer at the wandering trader farm. And thank God I did. Yes! Finally! And these wildflowers too. I've never gotten any wildflowers. Oh my god. So now, how the hell did a cobblestone get here? Okay. That's better. But now I have sugarcane, and I want to make a sugarcane farm. So this bamboo's gotta go. And one tree type I've loved for a while now is the cherry tree. So I decided to build my farm out of the cherry tree type. And maybe the pink kind of stands out a little bit on my really green and blue base. It looks beautiful, like let's be real here. But now that I have sugarcane, I grabbed some gunpowder from my mob farm and made my first rockets that weren't from an abandoned ship. Yeah. That's how I got my paper in the past. But now I think phase 1 is done. And now for my favorites, phase number 2. It's what you're here to see. I put all of this moss into a couple of shulkers. I grab all of my stone and put it in some shulkers. And then I completely forget about an entire item. Wait, what? So we are going to start building the mountain, but if we look at my inventory real quick, that is not enough sea lanterns. But by me putting all the materials in my inventory, you already know what I'm going to do. We're going to keep going till we run out, baby! And my apologies for the super far camera angle. I have zero idea how to work replay mod. I said it. I just record my replay mod just sitting right there. I have no idea how to work it. I don't want to learn how to do it. It's too complicated for me. But we're taking a field trip back to phase number 1. I need some more sea lanterns, so let me AFK here at the Guardian Farm. I only AFK'd for an hour, so it wasn't a lot of sea lanterns, but it was enough to just keep me going for the stream I was doing. Alright, gotta put the moss away. I was very limited by the sea lanterns. So tomorrow, in my real life, I'm gonna be AFKing up there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So now that I've went and touched grass, I have all 3 materials needed to build the mountain. And hey, if you're intrigued by what is happening in this world, all these mountains I've built, I live stream. Right here on this channel, you can find every single live stream I've done. We have a blast in most of the streams. You can ask me questions about the world. I can even give you a tour of the world. And I'm not only live streaming the survival world, I am also live streaming the creative world. A fun fact about this world, I hope to change it here soon, but I do not use any third-party tools that help me build faster. No world edits, no axiom, nothing. It's all been one right click after the other. So if you don't mind, make sure to hit that like and subscribe, hit that bell notification for future uploads. Now you may be wondering, why am I so baffled that pillagers are here? I didn't think I could get pillagers on my world. At this point in time, I believe I was over 700 days into this world. I thought you guys were impossible. I don't want you guys to despawn, so I'm gonna kill you with my pickaxe. Voluntary exile. I didn't know you guys could spawn. Did I get an update? I got the achievement. The future farms of this world is looking very bright. Now I can make a raid farm. I didn't even know I could. I thought it was impossible, like I said. Sorry. We got a little distracted by those pillagers. We still need to finish this left side of the mountain. Yes, that's right. We have just completed the peak of the mountain, and it looks very peak. But we still have this mountain to finish. So let's lock in, get this finished up. But if you didn't notice, the bottom of the mountain looks like Swiss cheese. That is because in my schematic, the mountain is a combination of different blocks. I just want the blocks to be stone and moss. And would you look at that? The mountain is complete technically, but we still have 3 more phases to get through. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to phase number 3. If I just get into my wood storage, grab this shulker, and grab these spruce saplings, we are putting some trees on the mountain to make it look beautiful. So enough dilly-dallying. We have some trees to place. I know phase number 3 was quite fast, and the mountain looks cool, but phase number 4 is gonna take a lot longer. That's because phase number 4 has 3 steps. Because in the background is an hour and 14 minutes sped up to build the houses on my mountain. The first house on the mountain is going to be the butcher's house. The butcher's house was a nice build to do, as it challenged me to use a block pellet that I never usually would. I love whenever my builds have extra love put into it, not just some build you throw to the side. It includes a sign that I 100% butchered, no pun intended, a composter with a trap door named the freezer, a place where you can wash off your axe after chopping a pig, and if you go upstairs, you can very clearly tell that the butcher that butchers lives right up here. The next house we are going to build is taking me to the nether. We needed blue wood, and for this house to make sense, you need the lore of my world. Just a smidge of it. Ashians are the people that inhabit my raft, Azora. They're amphibious centenarians. They can be underwater, but they can also live on land. But they have lived underwater for most of their life before seeking refuge onto the raft Azora. So whenever it came to building this house, I tried to think as underwater as possible. Blue, prismarine, etc. I think I gave enough love to it. And for our third and final house, I decided to do a jungle house as a little camaraderie to the 100 days that I'm working on right now, that I'm not too sure if I'll ever finish. It was a nice little house to keep at the second tallest peak in my world. Phase number 5 is gonna be one of the more boring ones, because this shulker right here is everything of phase number 5. That's right, phase number 5 is just bone mealing the mountain. So, yeah, there's no easy way to segue into this. We just gotta do it. And to keep you entertained, I'm going to play one of my own songs, so please comment down below if you like it.
To an automatic voice message system. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. At the tone, please record your message.
Sorry. I wish I had more than that. I just wanted to say sorry. And I know that's not a lot compared to what I used to give you. But I'm sorry. Whenever I finished up the third mountain, I noticed that the second mountain doesn't really mesh well with any of the mountains, so I decided to come back over here with some moss and make it mesh. I bone mealed it up a little bit, added some trees, put down some sea lanterns, just like I used to. Wait, used to? What do you mean by that? I'm done with the mountains. I'm putting everything away now. The farms I've made have served their purpose. I am complete with the mountain project. And whenever I look at the map, it's starting to feel less like an ocean-only world, and more like my world. The ideas of mountains on my world was from the very start of this world, and now I have completed that. I'm almost afraid of what's in the future, but yet so excited to see what it holds for me, because I really enjoyed making these videos.